to see it, all right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Nick likes name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? So I can, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for best documentary.
Will Smith, or let me say, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. In the words of Anita Baker, I apologize. But you ain't got to never worry about terror criticizing Will and Jada to never ever no more. Maybe. Did y'all see Will Smith slap the shit out of Chris Rock? Did y'all see that? I was just dozing off on my way to sleep, and a good friend of mine sent me a text message, and there was a link to the video where Will slaps the shit out of Chris for calling Jada G.I. Jane, criticizing her bald head, which Jada had to shave her hair because she's going through something similar to I'm going through, alopecia. Yeah, that's why I be wearing these damn wigs. And so that is a medical condition. So maybe Chris Rock didn't know that, and he criticized her, calling her G.I. Jane. And I think maybe if Jada would have laughed it off, Will might have would have laughed it off. But honey, you see Jada eye roll when she say, like, mother F you. That's the look she gave Chris Tucker. Will got up and walked up on that stage and said, bam! At first, I thought it was a skit. Because I text my friend back, I said, is this real? My friend said, yes, this is real. He really did punch Chris Rock. Well, Will better brace himself for a lawsuit because he punched him in front of the whole world on national television. But I think Will had reached his boiling point. Oh, and then wait a minute, then Will say, keep my wife out your fucking mouth. And Chris said, oh, well, that was a good one, it was a joke. And Will say, I said, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. And Chris say, okay, I will. And you can tell Chris is a little discombobulated because he kind of stumbling over his words after that. I bet Chris say, this Negro actually hit me on national TV. I know Chris was embarrassed like an MF. But I think that slap or that punch, whatever he delivered to Chris Rock, I don't think that was just for Chris Rock. I think Will reached his boiling point. He knows that him and Jada have been the butt of a lot of people's joke ever since the entanglement. And when Chris criticized Jada's bald head and the audience went to laughing and Jada did that, and he saw that it hurt his wife, Will say, I'm tired of this shit. I can't take it no more. And he went up there and hit Chris Rock, slapped the shit out of him. So I think that was just, Will is just tired of people criticizing him and his wife for how they choose to live, criticizing them for choosing to stay married after the entanglement and other things. So Will, that was like, I think he just flipped and went up there and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. And honestly, I had much respect for Will when he slapped Chris Rock, defending his wife's honor. I was thinking if I would have been Jada sitting in that chair, I would have been like, ooh, he's sweet. Ooh, Will, I didn't know he had it in him. Ooh, he gonna get it good when we get home tonight. I think Will probably regretted it immediately after he did it, because when he made his acceptance speech, the tears, and he was saying how they're expected, to just laugh everything off. And it's almost like he was trying to explain himself for hitting Chris Rock. Will, I understand. Or in the words that my brother Terry tells me, I overstand. Will's tired. He and Jada are going to be together regardless of what we think about their marriage or not. They have decided to stay committed and to stay married to one another. However they choose for their marriage to be, they're going to stay married. And I think Will just reached a boiling point when he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. So to Will and Jada, now, I might still do commentary on y'all for other things, but as far as y'all's marriage and Will and Jada, how they choose to be in their marriage or whatever, I'm not going to do any more commentary, criticizing their marriage, how they choose to live in their stay or not stay in their marriage, because that's their business. They're the one who took those vows to one another. They have to answer to one another, not to us, as to how they choose to be married or not be married. So no more commentary from Tara on y'all's marriage. They are still a beautiful couple. And I can somewhat understand, because with them being celebrities and being in the public eye, and almost the whole world is speaking on their marriage, criticizing their marriage, criticizing, Jada's entanglement, and criticizing for what things that they say Will may have done. They have taken an enormous amount of backlash. And just think of, us even not being celebrities, and in our relationships that we go through. People criticizing or speaking on our relationships or our marriages on a lower scale. It doesn't feel good. And I, for one, have been there, so I know for a fact that that doesn't feel good when you're going through things in your marriage and you have people on the outside looking in, judging or speaking. Imagine, them being public figures, and anytime they turn on TV or turn on social media, there's someone making a video, there's some entertainment program talking about their marriage. So Will and Jada, kudos to you, more power to you, and you don't got to worry about Tara talking about y'all marriage no more. Even though Will did hit Chris Rock for talking about Jada's bald head, but I think it went much deeper than that. I think that was all the stuff that they've been getting hit with. I think it was just all of that. And when Chris Rock made that comment about Jada's bald head, Will just snapped and went up there and gave Chris a big slap. Slapped the shit out of him.
I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow.
I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.